Attention homebuyers, 'tis your window of opportunity during the holidays. We're going to talk about that and much more in the Eastside, Seattle, and Snohomish County real estate market update. I'm Tony Meyer with Woodinville Real Estate, your host. For 35 years, I've been an avid study of the real estate market, using information to help our clients make smart and seasonally timely real estate decisions, and we're going to help you do the same today. We're going to talk about rates, months of inventory, and median sales price, see how the market's evolved and why it might be in your favor for just a short time ahead. First up is interest rates. Well, we are up a little bit from last month, from the average of 6.72 to 6.81. But the good news is, for the most part, we were sitting closer to 7, and now we're tipping back down below that 7% rate, and we are below where we were at a year ago. So, home buyers, why is now your opportunity? Well, I'm going to show you the peaks of the market this year and where we currently stand, and tell you that after 35 years, the peak of the market is just around the corner. We're literally talking, typically March is what you're going to see for that. So you've got a very short window of opportunity to get involved in the marketplace and strike a deal that won't be available to you in just a few months here. So let's start off with the East Side. Peaks of the year so far were 0.6 of a month of inventory, and months of inventory is not how long it takes to sell a property, but it's the division of supply versus demand. The lower the number, the hotter the market. Our median price hit $1,699,000 this year in March. So where are we at right now? Months of inventory sits at 1.5, or slower than the 10-year average of 1.3. And you can see that months of inventory is basically maintaining some flatness. It dipped back down in October, but we're at 1.5 right now, as we were in September. Our median price is still up significantly from a year ago at 1.4. We're at 1.537, but we've come down a little bit from last month. So we're not at our peak prices. On the East Side, to recap, 1,699 is our peak for the year. We currently sit at 1,537. Expect to see these numbers change quickly as we move into the new year. So on to Seattle. Seattle peaked in January, which is early for that marketplace, but that's how this year played out at 1 month of inventory, with a median price peaking in July and October of $972. So where's it at now? 1.8 months of inventory. Definitely a slower market, and way slower than its normal 10-year average for this time of year at 1.3. And you look at the trend, it's been floating right around that for the last quarter here, last 3 months, 1.8, 1.9. So again, a much different marketplace than where its peak was to be found in January of this year. And as you look ahead, likely we're headed to a much different marketplace in the new year. Lastly, median price for Seattle, we're up just a bit from a year ago, 944 to 968, and come down just a little bit from last month, but still moving in the right direction and showing appreciation. Last on our list is Snohomish County. So it peaked in March at 0.6 of a month of inventory, with a peak price in June of $830,000. So where do we stand today? Well, we're sitting at 1.3 months of inventory. So basically half the pace of where it was a year ago. Your advantage to the buyer. And our trend of that has slowed down a little bit, or essentially sped up. The number's lower. We're sitting at 1.3 months of inventory, with the average of 1.4 last 2 months. Our median price still up significantly from a year ago at $725. We now sit at $785. But you can see it's moved down from October's peaks recently, and we're off from the peak of this year. So if you're a buyer and you're thinking about buying a home, now is the time to get into the marketplace. You've got this very small window of opportunity, and the sellers who are out there right now are serious. The unmotivated ones have taken their homes off for the holidays. So if you want to strike a deal, get out in this marketplace. Do so before the end of January. We expect the market to start changing rapidly in the new year. Get out and get yourself a home for the holidays. If you like what we had to say, please hit the thumbs up icon, share this video with a friend, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. We'll talk with you in the new year. Take care.